What is up, world? This is Drunk Welshman back, continuing our mission on the raid on the Raiders. How bitterly ironic. Speaking of Raiders, got one right around the corner here. Gonna show her the Brotherhood of Steel means business. With a 50% chance to hit, and hey, alright, Rage, way to keep yourself alive. I believe that's all the baddies in this area. So we're gonna be going to the back way in. So as soon as we finish looting corpses, loot. Speaking of loot, have you guys ever heard of a webcomic called The Zombie Hunters? Independent webcomic. The artist Arthur made a book or two of it, and my favorite character is Liz, and she's got this T-shirt that she wears that says "I heart looting," because as a raider, or not raider, what do they call them? Scouts? You know what? I forget. I'm a bad fan of that comic. I can't remember what they call them. But basically, they go out to the wasteland where all the zombies are and come back with supplies and information and maps and stuff for the more privileged of the society that they live in. I just like Liz. She's cool. Real self-serving. No, doesn't take shit from anyone kind of attitude. Even if she's a fictional character, I still like it. I also like how unique all the zombies are in that one. They aren't just shufflers. There are shufflers. In fact, they refer to them as the in-crowd. And although dangerous, they're not as dangerous as the other ones. They got ones that like projectile vomit, and others that can paralyze you just with their gaze. All sorts of badness. So as you may have noticed while I was talking about zombie stuff, Rage here found a landmine. There's actually a whole lot of them out here, and I had to be careful when moving as a group because I could accidentally set one off, and then that's the end of the game. And there's also a guy patrolling over here who is probably going to fall into our range soon. You know what? Let's play it safe. Let's see if I can get Rage to, Never mind. Raider did it for me. Let's get everyone a little bit closer without being detonated. Oh, God. That was close. I was worried he was going to blow that up when everyone was next to it. I really need a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, that's going to be a few more missions before I get there. I have no idea if I'm recording. Well, hopefully I am. We'll continue on. Pretty sure I pressed the right key. Oh, speaking of keys and recording. In previous videos, you might have noticed that there was this red number in the corner that kept spreading all over the screen depending on how I moved it. The recording software I use is kind of primitive. It's easy to use, but it's very limited in its options. And unfortunately, there's very little feedback that tells you whether or not you're recording. There's no little sound or anything like that. There's no way for me to minimize it without stopping my recording and making sure that I'm not forgetting anything. But if I have that little red number up there, it turns red and yellow based on whether or not I'm recording. So I have to, I had to leave. From the beginning, I was leaving it there because I figured it'd be horrible to, spend 10 minutes recording on a game I can't save progress on, only to find out I've accomplished nothing. But it's annoying. People are complaining about it, so I'm just gonna have to nut up and make it happen. So these cows are gonna find some of the mines for me. I think you're supposed to actually come through the other way, and it's sort of like supposed to be an indicator, like, uh-oh, there's traps out here. But as I come in the back way, it doesn't really work. Alright, everyone's loaded for bear. This part can be a little bit dangerous if I get really unlucky. There's a raider in here, a special sort of boss raider, and he likes to throw bombs. And a bomb in the middle of your group really ruins your day. But it's really hard for him to get.
You're not allowed to be here. Bo stuff you down pants.
Is that a football helmet he's wearing? Is this like a really obscure, like, Bo Jackson reference? I don't know. If so, he's the wrong skin color. Somebody leveled up. But first, I gotta finish clearing out some raiders. Ouchies. So let these guys duke it out. There's a lot more guys in this room than I remember. And now there's a lot less guys. So seeing as how I realize how dangerous not having a medic is, I think I'm gonna have Bummer start going in that direction eventually. No, I need his repair skill and barter skills up. And hopefully I'll find a proper medic soon. Repair needs to be a lot higher. So I've turned Farsight into my outdoorsman. As already a small guns person. Let's start working on energy weapons, because I am confident that Farsight will survive the entire game. And no, that's not sarcasm. It only mostly is. And I guess I'll just do the same thing for ice. And nobody else is leveled up. Okay. Almost looting time, but there's a lot of baddies nearby. There's some more in this house right here. Wow. That kind of stung. Medic! I wonder if there's like an Iron Man or Tough Guy mode for Valkyria Chronicles. Another strategy military game that I enjoy. I actually enjoyed so much I have 2 copies of it. One for the PC, which came with all the DLC I'd never played, and one that I bought a long time ago for the PlayStation 3. Not entirely sure why I bought the PC version. I mean, it runs great, nothing wrong with it. But really, you need to be playing with a controller. Keyboard mouse doesn't work that well with it. And then Double Trouble. Not sure where I was going with that thought. Ignore me. Someone else leveled up. Hey, it's Brian. I need you standing, Brian, so I can tell what your stats really are. Alright. Let's take big guns all the way up. I think that maxed him out. Well, not maxed him, 100%ed him. And I love Sentry Mode. I didn't even see that guy coming. He didn't see it coming either. Who's got the lockpick skill? Rebecca. I think this door over here is locked up. Time to loot. Loot, 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 loot. Any of you guys out there know any good music for, like, looting montages? I don't know. Is that even a thing? See, there's all those grenades that Bo had. Yeah, between the grenades, the throwing, the name... Yeah, oh, there we go, locked. But yeah, I'm thinking it's supposed to be a Bo Jackson reference. Science. Big book of science. And I guess we'll just hold on to it for now. I think science only like matters at one point in this game, maybe 2. Even on hard, I'm surprised I'm actually doing this well. I don't feel so bad about the fact that I screwed up in the beginning. Everyone's a lot stronger now, and although I can't get careless like I just did now, we're not doing too bad. Whew. God, right? Point blank. So I've got another special raider coming up in this room here, named Daisy, who made me very confused as a teenager. And if you haven't played the game before, you'll see what I mean in a minute. There's also a survivor in here. You could save him. It's worth some extra XP. It's kind of a pain in so much. Why am I taking a far side over there? You know what? Brian and Rage, you guys are the guinea pigs. Or the disposable ones. See, the best way to handle this is going to be having guys on burst mode. I kill them quick because there's going to be 3 of them. But in burst mode, you run the risk of accidentally hitting the prisoner, and he'll be hostile towards you, and you'll miss out on some XP. But I'd rather survive. Thank you very much. On that note, here we go.
Oh, some fine-looking bucks in your group, stranger. I might have to keep 1 or 2 of you as personal slaves. We'll see how well you ride.
Yes, please. Wow. See, everyone's just burst happy over there, and I nearly lost my guys. I wonder if I even have enough healing abilities to sort this out. I'd rather use too many stim packs than not enough. Well, here's hoping this goes a little bit better. Yes! Alright. And I managed not hurt what's it? Nanook. Nanook survived! Everyone survived. Well, everyone that matters. There's some dead raiders that probably wish they had survived. See, this is where I wish I had Doctrine, because now I can't patch up Rage and I need to. So I'm going to give him some more stim packs, I guess. Eventually I'm going to get to the point where people that are injured just going to have to stay behind, which means I'm going to get weaker as I go through the mission. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave him there and hope I don't live to regret it. Let's open the front door, because Nanook is going to want to run out the front door the moment I free him. And you'll see why in just a minute. Apparently Nanook's got some serious problems. And hopefully he'll get the help that he needs. Anyway. Daisy's got some keys on her. I think one of them is to this cage, but I think it also unlocks something else later on that's important. I forget which. It's like there's a lot of locked doors in this thing, and I forget which key goes to what. And here's Nanook.
Oh, you please free Nanook. Daisy not nice to Nanook's little tribal. She do bad things, things that hurt. Nanook now have bad rash that smell. Please free Nanook. I need to see medicine man soon. I run now. Must find shaman quick.
A rash that smells. I don't even want to know what that is. Gonorrhea, maybe? I don't know. Believe it or not, a guy who plays a lot of video games and enjoys talking about it for a living isn't really familiar with sexually transmitted diseases. Who would have thought? It's totally counter to what we all understand and know about the world, right? Anyway, this will tell me down here when he successfully has made his way out. I don't think there's any more patrols out there that could accidentally kill him. And if so, well, at least you won't have to worry about his little tribal anymore. Loot, loot, loot. That's kind of a cool weapon. The punch gun. Basically, shotgun shell activates when you punch someone. I wonder if that might have been the inspiration for the character Yang from Ruby. You know, she's got her gauntlets that she can punch and shoot with shotguns. Might be a bit of a reach. If anyone from Rooster Teeth happens to see that, let me know in the comments. If that was the inspiration, or if they just thought it'd be cool if she punched and shot at the same time. Got some raiders in here. Ouch. Big ouch. Oh, God in heaven. This is real bad. Shoot him. I don't know why it froze up there. I should have been trying to get Ice to use some stim packs or something. Oh well. And I'm gonna have a hard time when I get to the Super Mutants. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to continue playing this way. I might have to give up and switch over to normal. But we'll find out. And actually, on that note, I'm gonna have to stop this video. And I'll see you next time.